Some snow starts moving in from the west this evening, really starts picking up after about 9-10 o'clock tonight. And then once you get towards about midnight, 1 a.m., we're going to start seeing that warm air a little upstairs in the atmosphere. That's going to cause the snow to change to sleet, ice pellets. Near the North Carolina line around midnight, 1 o'clock. That transition zone to sleet will work up into the metro by about 5-6 a.m. Farther south and east, that layer of warm air aloft is a little bit larger, so the snow melts to rain, doesn't have a chance to refreeze into ice pellets, and it stays rain until it hits the ground. But look at that, the temperatures are still going to be below freezing, so that's going to be freezing rain. That'll work up into the metro by about midday tomorrow. Near the coast, we may get a little bit above freezing, so maybe just plain rain right up against the coast, but elsewhere, it's going to be sleet north and west, freezing rain elsewhere. And we're just going to see periods of freezing rain off and on tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And this will finally get out of here by about midnight or so tomorrow night. Before it changes to sleet and freezing rain, we may get a few inches of snow, especially south of Richmond. In the metro, maybe about 4 inches of snow, depending on when that exact transition happens. We could have some pockets of 6 to 8, especially north of Richmond. Go farther north and west, at least about 8 inches of snow before we change over to sleet and freezing rain. And northern and northwestern Virginia has the best chance of seeing about a foot of snow before the changeover. But then we see those periods of freezing rain tomorrow. Again, that's the liquid rain that falls, but then freezes once it hits the ground surfaces. And we could see anywhere from about 1/4 to 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of ice. This may rival some of our historic ice storms, especially if we get about 3/4 of an inch of ice across the area. And that means that'll weigh down the trees and the power lines, and we could have widespread power outages across a lot of central Virginia, a pretty high risk of that. And then once that comes through, the power outages, it may take a few days before we get power back. And look at how cold it's going to be for this week. Highs in the 20s to around 30. Overnight lows in the single numbers to around 10. In fact, north and west may be near 0 Tuesday and Friday mornings. A couple flurries possible on Wednesday, and then we'll have a chance of a few snow showers Wednesday night into Thursday morning.